You would be both. Things just sorta ended up like this. You say that, and yet you wouldn't be going along with this if you found him truly disagreeable, no, would you? Maybe not. But if you no complaints, then it can't be mere coincidence. I must have brought that both of you together. I've been cheering you too in your quest to become true shield brethren. See that you put your life on the line for the sake of our lovable little princess here, red-headed boyo. It's getting me all emotional knowing that Karja will finally get her very own shield brother. I faith the two of you will return safely. Good luck, do your best. Ja, ich will mein Bestes tun, dass wir wieder zurückkommen und dass ihr nichts geschieht. Cool. Good day, princess. You have my support as well if you may be so good. Everyone's tied up with the barley harvest and now we've got to Street of War on the horizon too. Ja, das ist sehr viel zu handeln. Erstmal der Krieg und dann noch die Ernte, ne? Hi. Still, this is pretty much business as usual. I've heard that originally we Normans kept fields just like these back when we lived up north. Honestly, sometimes I think this is closer to our true selves as a people. Anyway, much as I don't like bugging people while their work, we need to find someone who will help uns. Ja, wir müssen jemanden finden, der uns hilft. Hoi, there, princess! I take it, you're all here to start a stockpile pilling provision. Yeah, to battle on the horizon, it's looking like the menfolk are going to be busy. The rest of us have to do everything we can on our end too. I'm trying my best to pitch into princess. Oh yeah, sounds like an awful lot of heavy lifting. Just take care not to hurt yourself. I'm gonna help out a whole bunch. Then one day I can fight by your side in battle. Ha, that's right. I know that you've said so, I can't just turn a blind eye. That settles it. Let me get a hand in this myself. Oh no, what are you saying, dear? You've your own business to see too, remember? You're supposed to be the princess' new shield brother, right, mister? Good luck on the ride. What was it? He was hoping you become a worthy shield brother to the princess. I wasn't sure you would measure up, but that look in your eyes gives me second thoughts. You and the princess just might be a match for each other. It isn't much, but go ahead and take this. Was kriegen wir denn jetzt? Okay, sie hat erst gedacht, okay, wir sind nicht ihr würdig, und dann hat sie gesagt, okay, man, der Blick in meinen Augen, ja, wie es ausschaut. Da musst du erstmal nochmal nachdenken. Hey, don't just sit down. We'll pitch in for it ourselves. Please put it toward your mission funds. Us Normans make a point for helping our allies out. There's no need to hold back. Able to use mana, is this right? Ja, kann ich. Mana kann ich benutzen. This means we'll be able to get in your good books early on. Then it's money well spent. Ha! Ha! Don't worry about paying us back either. Said when you see someone in need, to go to a good turn for them, just like we did for you. That's the way life works around here. Couldn't have put it better myself. And besides, we need this for our ship and equipment, right? Ja, ich will gar nicht wissen, was wir alles mal brauchen für unser Equipment. Alter, was it? I expect you to come back as the princess' new shield bearer. Do your best out there. You're finally gonna have your own shield bearer, princess. Or that's right stuff. Sounds so, but good luck. Stuff. Oder irgendwie sowas heißt es doch, oder? I cook up a delicious feast for you too once your ride is over. While I'm at it, I may as well go out and hunt us something extra special. Oh, da freue ich mich dann drauf. It's a bit on the early side, but we're gonna have to get this harvested today. Hey, hand me that sickle over there. It's fine with me and all, but there really aren't enough hands for the job. Both of us need to be back on Sea Force duty tomorrow too. A prince and that red-headed guy. Yeah, remember me? I was one of the guards at the outpost in Karnak. Ach, ist es, okay. Stimmt, ja. Ja, wie konnte ich das vergessen, ne? Well, Simon, I'm impressed. Who would have thought you were a manor builder? What is the hold-up? Sun's gonna set before you cut a single bushel. Oh, you were at the thing earlier. See, you were able to use mana. That's really something else. Ja, hätte ich kennenzulernen. Likewise, best of luck in becoming the Prince's Shield Bearer. Anyway, did you stop by taking a look at our fields? Long ago, we normally spent peaceful days blowing soil and rearing sheep in our northern homeland. We were driven out after an unnatural stretch of unrelenting cold, the dire winter. Made it unbelievable. Okay, mussten weg, weil es da einfach zu kalt wurde. Wherever we went, we were persecuted by the locals, so we eventually took up logging in order to stay alive. After that, the Normans split up into a bunch of smaller groups. As the leader of one conquered part of Britain, he crowned himself king. He had that another founded the northeastern country of Denmark. But as for us, we like this way of life. Yeah, it's not much, but they're here. Boah, okay. The farmers all pulled this together. They want you to use it as founding. No need to feel bad about taking. Think of it as our investment in Balta Island's safety. We're counting on you, Princess. Thanks, guys. This won't go to waste. Wir werden es weise benutzen. A bit off by itself, but it should cover some of your ship and equipment costs. Ja, ich weiß noch, wie teuer das wird, ne? Puh, once this fieldwork all wrapped up, I'll have to go check in on my wife and son. Alright, you wouldn't know this, Redhead, but my better half just gave birth to our first kid. But I mentioned that at the thing this morning. It seems that he is real handful. Ach, das ist sein Sohn dann, wo wir heute mal. Okay. I'm away from the island more often than not, but feel free to ask me for help if you need it. Best of luck of taking care of the little tyke. Thanks, Princess. Having a newborn sure is hard work, keeps you busy in every way you can imagine. I'd better get this fieldwork finished quick so I can check up on him and my wife. By the way, Godric and I are shield brothers ourselves. If you ask me, brothership isn't something that only matters on the battlefield. Ideally, we should support each other on a regular basis in all parts of life. So answer me this. Prince and the Redhead, you're ready to build the deep of a bond together. Now I'm messing with you. No need to overthink, just go for it. Okay, go for it, go. Oh, here comes little Mr. Redhead. I see you're keeping a respectful distance from culture and getting along pretty well with her to boot. But it will be a dark day in Valhalla before I accept someone who doesn't know anything about my darling Prince of the Sea. So consider convincing me as an extra part of your read. No, Ulrikas always like this. How could you say something is so cold? I've looking after you since you were a little princess. Okay, sie war schon... Okay, sie hat auf ihr aufgepasst, wo sie klein war. We're particularly family. What was your name again? Adol. It will be dark day. Ja, okay, haben wir schon mal gehört, ja. Unten ist nichts, was ich ansprechen kann. Alles gehen wir wieder. I fought pretty well the other day, huh? Be nice if they brought it up at the next thing. Mal schauen, was wir vom Spiel kriegen. Hey, Holger. Oh, Princess, go to see her. And you're Adol, yeah? Nett, ich kennenzulernen. Well, ain't we polite? Right back at you. I caught what happened at the thing. Congrats on finally getting yourself a shipwrecker, Princess. And an outsider who can use mana nonetheless didn't see that coming. Well, it's not decided just yet. We still haven't finished the read. Hey, true enough. Have to see how that goes first. So you here to check out some gear? Alright. You can't afford anything too top shelf, but a look at what you've had. You would have yet. Oh my god, be nice. My god. You'll be going up against those human-like Krieger, yeah? If Otto here really can use mana, then you've got my support. I'll even throw in a little discount, so go ahead and take your time browsing my stock. Okay, ja. Da kann man dann Equipment, ja. Genau. Damage to deal, Damage to HP, ja. Okay, Brück macht die Rüstung kaputt von denen. Natürlich Defense macht natürlich, dass wir weniger Damage bekommen. Vitalität, kennt man ja. Luck. Mit kritischen Treffern, Ausweichen. Shadows, Infliction. Element, weiß ich gar nicht, was das heißt. Und alle des Drops. Mhm. Okay. Boah, das ist aber schon viel. Longsword. Erstmal guck ich. Erstmal guck, was das Schiff kostet. Getting a mana ally who can stand up to the Krieger is all we could ask for and more. Of course, that's assuming you can actually put your powers to use on the battlefield. Best luck out there. Also read.
さすがにここからカルナック方面は見えねえぞ。あれからどうなったんだろうな。
Damit wurde hingesandt. Looks like he's finally asleep. Rising a child is hard work somehow. It's even more tiring than the time we all up in the mountains to hunt. Heard about your situation at the thing. You're definitely looking pretty worn. At best you're right. Honestly, I'm worried about whether I'll be a good mother. But really is reassuring to have the support of my husband, mother-in-law and everyone else on Balta Island. Oh, listen to me, making things all about myself. You're in a far tougher situation than I'm, princess. It sounds like it will be a trying one, but hang in there and stick it too. For sure, thanks. My son's name is Thunder. They all helped come up with it. I need to make every effort to ensure he grows up healthy and strong. Wie jede Mutter. I have no choice but to accept your apology, since you brought a whole pick to sweeten support. Ah ja, haben wir auch schon gehabt. Thanks to God. So that means you'll come back home, right? I'm lost with you. Yes, I will, but don't think I forgot about your little infidelity. Was hat er gemacht? It's nerve of you having a grand old time fish together with Ornella in that cozy like skiff. Oh, hat's mit einem anderen getroffen. Pull us a stunt like that again and I'm asking for a D4 at the next thing. We're sorry about it, believe me. It's just Ornella's not from around here. We've out show her a little extra kindness. Oh, there's no denying that. But can you honestly say that you weren't even the slightest bit smitten by her? Can you swear to it by her? So I was at least a little bit smitten. Ah, I knew it. At least you are honest, for better or worse. Second only to the peerless pair in terms of strength, yet a first-rate Dormwit when it comes to commitment. It's behavior like that makes me embarrassed to be his wife. Like you two saw all that, huh? I may be confident in my blade arm, but I'm no match for Tyre. Ja. Was? Was ist mit der Rabe los? I figured that would you'll hoogle. What? The Raven, don't you dare hurt or scare him. It's through the eyes, a Raven's at the Allfather, huh? Watch over the events of this world. Okay. Aha. He's usually a real troublemaker, just about everyone's been pestered by him at one point or other. Maybe seine Haarfarbe könnten vielleicht ins Auge fallen sein. Could be he's a good omen, so don't worry about it. They say that if you take a river long on the sea voyage, it will point you to dry land. Kommt das mit? Hey, you're the outsider guy with the red hair everyone's talking about. Snubs, the Balder Sea Force are the strongest warriors in all of Obelia Gulf. So don't go thinking it will be a piece of cake for a non-Norman like you to just stroll up with sword and join us. Denke ich auch nicht. Looks like you are about to give a stick some training, Helgi. That takes me back. I still remember when I was in his shoes. Oh, the combat techniques I teach have sent countless pirates to their water graves. It pleases me that they still serve you well, princess. As for the red hat here, how was it? I won't accept any half measures from you, understand? Right aside, if I deem you unfit, then your life is as good as lost. Action doesn't pull any punches with outsiders. Remember this, redhead. Simply completing the rite won't be enough to sway me. If I deem you unfit to entrust with our princess, I cut you into ribbons myself. So best rise to the challenge like your life depends on it. Ah, ich will gar nicht wissen, wie das ausgeht, wenn er mich angreifen würde. You to make for quite a mysterious pair. What you seem to lack in familiarity, you compensate for with perfect coordination. I may not be able to stand side by side with my own shield sister anymore, but for what is worth, I faith that the two of you will overcome your right. Thanks, Magni. Warum? Ist sie tot? That's what I said, yes. Badly injured a while back, you see. It robbed me of my ability to wield the sword, as soon. So now he mainly handles tasks here on the island. Magni is a master at fishing, and he's not slow at farming and tending livestock either. I appreciate you saying so. If on the battlefield or off, my duty doesn't change. Let's do whatever I can for my shield sister as well as of my comrades living here on Balta Island. Okay, wer ist wohl seine Schildschwester? That reminds me, Leia, ja genau, going to be overseeing your right, isn't he? It may not seem like it, but she has a good head on her shoulders. You can lean on her if any issue come up. Das ist doch schon mal gut zu hören. Oh, hoppala. Oh, are you the mana wielder I've been hearing about? Actually, I'm not from around here either. The Balder Sea Force rescued me, right? I was about to be sold off to pirates. But since they had no place to go, they let me stay here and work on the island. Humans may look, sound and act scary, but some among them are kind like Horik and Folky, so there's no need to be afraid. I'm making out at the general store right now. When Einar, the owner, is absent, Folky steps up to run the place. He's still just a boy, but he does a fine job. Na, siehst du mal. Oh, Princess, sorry, but the general store is not already open yet. I've been so worried about my big brother that stuff's kinda gotten away from me. Yeah, your brother's Einar, right? Last time I saw him was in Karnak. There's a chance he might have gone missing along with the townfolks there. Yeah, my dad was saying the same thing. I'm really scared for him, but I've gotta be a good little brother and stay strong. Talk with the right, Princess. You too, Mr. Redhead. Thanks. Ich habe einen Namen. Aber ja, er könnte mit verschleppt worden sein. I wonder how Einar is right now, safe and sound hopefully. Einar is supposed to be staying strong. Long story short, he will be switching out with me on watch duty. Don't forget to show up when your shift starts, alright? Yeah, I got it. Actually, haven't you been keeping it a little too long? Really worried about your eldest son, huh? Ha, not in the slightest. If he's gotten himself killed by a Krieger, it will just show how weak he really was. But if not, well, he must have some reason for not coming home. Simple as that. Never honest with your feelings, are you? Einar's got his work cut out for him. Being his son.